Savor the sweet, juicy flavors and sample the fine wines that await as we relish the Rancho Cucamonga Grape Harvest Festival. And travel with us on a most unconventional waterway as we canoe and kayak down a stretch of the Los Angeles River on this edition of Out and About.
Well, we're here at the 72nd Annual Grape Harvest Festival at Rancho Cucamonga. We're the oldest running Grape Harvest Festival here in Rancho Cucamonga, actually in the state of California. And this is our Grape Stomp stage. And what I do is I'm kind of running the stage, and we get participants up here, and some people are actually sticking their feet in, just kind of like Lucille Ball, and they're stomping their feet. And then we have people that come down here and they help them out and their teammates. So it's a little contest, and they're just trying to fill up the jar with grape juice.
The savory sweetness of grapes and wines makes for a very good year at the popular Rancho Cucamonga Grape Harvest Festival.
It's a joint effort between the City of Rancho Cucamonga and the Chamber of Commerce, and we have a great community that comes out and supports the event every year. We invite local wineries and different businesses in the area to come in and join the festivities with us here in Rancho Cucamonga.
And what are some of the other features around here? I see a lot of grapes, you know?
Yes, well, the Grape Harvest Festival is all about grapes and wines, and we make sure that we have local participants helping us out in this event and letting the community know the importance of remembering this every year, that we've done grapes for many years, and this is the 72nd Annual Grape Harvest Festival.
The Grape Harvest Festival dates back over 200 years to the planting of the area's first grapes. Since then, local wineries and service clubs continue to celebrate the tradition with the annual Grape and Wine Festival. At the fairgrounds, a special tent devoted to local wineries adds a splash of sophisticated elegance to the weekend festivities.
We're known for our reds in Rancho Cucamonga. We have over 60 acres that we grow and harvest our grapes. We don't grow whites because the climate is not conducive to that. So these are all Rancho Cucamonga grown grapes. We are one of the only wineries that still pick by hand. So right now, as you know, it is harvest. It'll last from August till October, and we will be hand picking a lot of these grapes that we grow all over Rancho.
I guess there are a lot of grape growers here.
There used to be a lot. Unfortunately, it's down to very few wineries that still grow and make their own wine. We're still one of the only ones that's been in Rancho Cucamonga since 1922.
Okay, so the history goes way back there.
Way back.
Do you remember how many there were, or a little bit about the history?
I know Rancho was all wineries, and of course when Prohibition hit, it hit a lot of wineries and they had to close down. So us and Galliano are the only ones that are still around from.
This is fun for you, isn't it?
It's very nice.
Though wine tasting is a major draw at the Grape Harvest Festival, the afternoon signature event occurs at the popular Grape Stomp stage, which places brave participants barefoot into wooden barrels of squishy, squashy grapes. How long have you been doing this for a living?
Well, I don't do this for a living, and I'm a volunteer. I'm an ambassador with the Rancho Chamber, and this is my third year running the Grape Stomp stage. We have different people that help out and different volunteers. We're going to have different folks up here emceeing it, so it's just a lot of fun, and we have a great time doing it.
How long does it take to get those grapes going and for something to flow out of those pipes? And is that just grape juice? What is that?
It's just grape juice. The grapes are actually courtesy of the Galliano Winery. We have a big bin of grapes back there, and they are wine grapes, and they've been donated to us. And it depends on how, I guess how heavy you are. Like I think I'd probably get a lot of juice out because I'm heavy. And with some of the smaller kids, it takes a little bit more effort. But it's really a team effort between the stomper and the person that's trying to get the juice out of the funnel, into the funnel, into the jar.
Now you said they were wine grapes. How are they different from other grapes?
Well, my understanding, I'm not a wine connoisseur, but my understanding is that table grapes have a lot more water content. They don't do that with wine grapes because I guess it dilutes the flavor. So they're a little bit different.
Stompers, are you ready? Okay, here we go on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3, stop. We're also here with us. We have out and about with Roger Martin. He's part of our team out here. Roger and Diane. Diane's up here in lane number 5 doing her job. There we go. We got juice coming out. Come on, cheer them on, make some noise.
They get their feet wet, I guess, huh?
They do. They get their feet wet. They get them sticky. There's all kinds of grape juice. I like to show after the stomp is over. I really like to kind of have them pull their foot out and show the audience because it gets really kind of purple and gooey, and it's a lot of fun. But we let them rinse their feet off, and they only stay purple for about a month or two.
Well, now that it's all over, Diane, what was it like?
It was great exercise, and it wasn't, I thought I'd have purple feet, but I don't have purple feet. So that was nice, just kind of grapey feet.
Is this something that you would do again?
Absolutely, and especially if I get free wine after. Oh, it's almond champagne and it's divine. Wow, is that ever good?
There's this Purple Foot Trophy, and every year they compete. So this year we had the city of Montclair in Ontario and Rancho Cucamonga last night. They competed and they did a grape stomp. Last year, Montclair took the trophy home and took it away from Rancho Cucamonga. So they gave up that trophy this year, and Rancho Cucamonga again won that trophy back with our president and CEO, Michelle Alonso, and our chairman of the board, Joe Schumacher.
Yesterday, I was up there with my chamber CEO, Michelle Alonso, as our stick person, and we were able to win the trophy and bring it back here to Rancho Cucamonga, and we're very proud of that.
The city is also very proud of the entertainment lineup that plays the festival. Among them, this jazz band known as Take 5. Of course, this event is also a carnival, so foods and rides are an important part of the ambiance. Festival goers are treated to an assortment of thrill rides that sprinkle the midway. Or they can cool off in a large inflatable beach ball that splashes around in a cool, refreshing swimming pool. Tony, what are these people doing here?
They're walking on water. They're having a good time. We put them inside of a sphere filled with air, and they get out there and they try to do the impossible, and that's walk on water.
Oh, they think they can. I saw a little girl trying to creep off into the water in that ball, and also she just did a flip.
Yeah, it takes practice. We've had some kids come, 3 or 4 times to this event, and the first time they're struggling with it, but they get their feet and they learn that if you run, you can actually walk on water. So it's fun.
How did you learn about this process?
I've been doing fairs for about 14, 15 years, and as we travel around like all of us do, we always are looking for something interesting and different, and we found it with this, and most events they're around our pool and laughing and taking pictures, so we knew we had a winner.
Now, you do this at nighttime as well?
Absolutely, because they don't get wet, So basically they're able to, have fun on the water and not get drenched, so they can be in a tuxedo or their bathing suit, and it's all the same.
If I weren't wearing my tuxedo, I would try it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Now, late at night when it's all over with and you're ready to wrap up, do you sneak into one of those balls and run around yourself?
I've done a few times, but my wife ends up putting me on Facebook, and that's probably I'm then the laughing stock of the page for a couple of days. But.
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll probably be on Facebook again.
Whether enjoying the carnival attractions or sampling the fine wines, there is always something to savor at the Grape Harvest Festival, which, like a fine wine, only improves with age.
I seem to have been curious in the past about this area, and now I'm sure learning more than I knew.
Excellent. Well, we invite everybody from surrounding areas. People come from miles to come to this event, and we enjoy it. We can show off our city and our heritage here, and we love the community coming out and enjoying it with us.
I encourage people to come by, and if they missed this year's Grape Harvest Festival, come by next year, because we do this every single year and it's a lot of fun.
When we return, we'll embark with a small group of canoers and kayakers on a tour of the LA River. Stay with us as we experience this unconventional urban waterway from a whole new perspective when Out and About continues.